going on, everyone? Welcome. RM here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up a CKB Nervous wallet. So it doesn't matter if you are a big time whale investor or a crypto miner, we all need wallets. I'm going to show you the safest and most secure way to do it by utilizing my ledger in the process. Now, I do want to stress the fact, and I do know some of you guys are holding and mining on exchanges. Never hold your coins on an exchange, not your keys, not your crypto. You risk losing 100% of your coins if something happens to these exchanges. And now with the recent news of CoinEx halting everything in the United States, this is why I'm showing you guys, stop using CoinEx, stop using all these exchanges as banks, use them for an intended purpose, exchanging coins only, and hold them within your own wallet. All right, so if you don't yet have a ledger device, check the link in the description and get yourself a ledger. Moving on to the first step here, you're going to have to open up Ledger Live. Now, if you do not have Ledger Live downloaded yet, go into Google here, type in Ledger, and be very careful. Here you can see there's a bunch of ads that do say Ledger. Sometimes you'll see some websites where it says ad ledger.com. Don't ever click on any of the first things here that say an ad, because scammers have been known to put ads up on Google and other various sites and taking you to a scam Ledger site. Once you do that, you're going to run into potential hacks. So do not download anything unless it's from the official site. Here we can see coming down, and it is not an ad. www.ledger.com is the one and only official Ledger site. I want to point out one more very important thing as well. If you do end up purchasing a Ledger and it looks like an official site or something, and you end up receiving the Ledger, it looks wrapped up and everything, but it has a seed phrase in the box for you to use, that is compromised. Do not use that seed phrase. The seed phrase is already in the Ledger and you will have to set it up from scratch. So keep that in mind when purchasing new ledgers. They do not come with seed phrases on a piece of paper to input into the device. All right, so you're going to want Ledger Live opened up. Make sure it is totally up to date. There may be some updates available depending on the last time you opened it. And then plug your Ledger device into your PC and input your code in order to unlock it. Once it's unlocked, it will be detected within your Ledger wallet. Go on My Ledger here at the bottom. Once that does finally start loading, now you're going to have to allow the Ledger to manage on your device. Simply go into your Ledger again and click on the two buttons and allow it to say OK. Now, once it is detected within here, you'll see if there's an update for your Ledger device. Here you can see I do have an update, so I'm going to update mine right quick and I'm going to wait for it. It looks like Nervous is actually the app that does need an update, so that's perfect timing on our parts. So I'm going to wait for this to finish updating. All right, so it's all done. Now, technically, that update probably wouldn't have been there for you because I already have the CKB app installed. You still have yet to install it. So you're going to come into here, go to the search app catalog, just click right here and type CKB, and then Nervous will pop up and it says requires third party because it is not available within Ledger Live, and then just hit add here. And then that's it. That's all you got to do. Once it's installed, we now got to download and install the Neuron wallet. All right, so I'm over here at the Neuron wallet document here, courtesy of the Nervous network, and here it gives you all the instructions. Now, you can also do this without a Ledger device and just use the wallet normally without Ledger support by simply utilizing and setting up a seed phrase. Now, the beauty of the Ledger is that the same seed phrase that you use for your single Ledger when you initially ever first set it up will unlock, and everything is stored within the private keys on your Ledger. So you're just backing up everything within the Ledger device. You don't have to deal with all these different seed phrases because they're all within the Ledger itself. For Bitcoin and all the other coins you have are the same seed phrase on your Ledger. So again, we're doing this with a Ledger device and we're not going through the seed phrase or process like that. So anyway, right now, if you do have a version older than Windows 10, you will have to download all this Microsoft Visual C++ version 2015, 2017, and 2019. Now, most of us are probably on Windows 10 Plus by now. So all you gotta do is download the latest wallet release. Once you click on that link, it'll take you to here. Scroll down to the Windows version, and here I am, the setup. I'm going to click on that, download it, and then we'll install this wallet on my little server PC. Once the download has completed, all you got to do is simply click on it or navigate to wherever it is saved to and then double click on it. So I'm already have it right here. It's opening up. opening the Neuron wallet. It's going to do its thing. So I'm only going to put rig 3. This is not rig 3. This is my server now. So I'm going to go anyone who uses this computer. They need my ledger device anyway to do anything, send crypto and stuff. So it's not going to matter. Plus, it's my only PC. So now it's going to install everything and you can just kind of see what it does. All right, that's it. Neuron has been installed on your PC. Click to finish setup. So we're going to finish here. I see an icon here. We're going to double click on that. Open up our CKB Neuron wallet. So there it is. Now here you have a couple options. Create your wallet. This would take you to, okay, we're going to allow connection. So it gets everything. Allow, do its thing. So create wallet will go through the seed phrase, download it, save it somewhere. That way that will be your backup. But in this case, we're importing from hardware wallets. So this is the same thing. If you're setting your wallet up for the first time or backing it up from a fresh Windows install, hard drive crash, anything, this is what you're going to be using. So click on import hardware wallet. So we're just going to click on that. This is an experimental feature. Please pay attention to the risk and use with caution. Close, yes. Now it's going to say, please connect your device and select the model. Here we can see there's nothing really here. It's all grayed out. I'm going to select the X anyway. That's what I got. I'm going to hit next. And now it's waiting for the apps. Okay, so once you get your Ledger device plugged into the PC that you want to use and then open up the actual CKB wallet app itself, you're going to want to come back in and hit the rescan button. Now it's going to find the app here. It says CKB app version 0.5.5 running. We're going to go to next. It detected, confirm it. Wallet name. This is where you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to leave it as Ledger Nano X. We're going to hit next. Import success. So that's it. That's pretty much as easy it is to set it up. All right. So now there's a couple things like verifying our receiving address with our Ledger. But before we get to that, I want to come down here and you can see block sync. So this is a core-based wallet. You're going to need to download the entire blockchain in order for this to run perfectly. Now you can still receive everything just fine, but you won't see any funds until based on the block they're sent at is synced up in here. And it's not recommended to do any sending of any transactions out until you are 100% synced. So I just want to bring that to light for you guys. Now, if we come into here and go to our receiving address, we're going to want to verify our address to make sure this matches up with our Ledger device. Now, this has actually two addresses, a very long one like so. If you actually try to verify this address, it will not show up on your Ledger device. I actually had that issue. I was like, why isn't it verifying? Why isn't it verifying? This is the wrong address. What's going on? There's actually two addresses here. So here you can see the long one. If you just click on this little icon here, it'll bring you to the shorter version. And this is what will appear on your Ledger device. If you're running into an issue, this will fix your headache. So now I'm going to click on verify address. It's going to say all this stuff here. You can copy this right now if you already know it's verified. I already know this is it, but I'm going to go through the verification steps with you guys. So we're going to click on verify here. And now it's going to point it towards our actual Ledger device. Okay, so it's actually not letting me verify my address because I've already verified it previously. So I can't show you that step, but this address will appear on your Ledger. Just go through it so that you know that it is correct. Yours is going to be different, obviously, but whatever address pops up here will be on your Ledger device. Make sure it's all correct and then hit the verify button and you're all good. At this point, you can just copy this address, put it on your mining pool, put it to your miner, buy CKB and send it to this address and you will receive your coins. But again, you will not see anything show up in your wallet until this does finally sync up to at least the block that everything was sent on. So let's do an example here. Say this is 1.7 million. It's still counting up because it's trying to find the total number of blocks on the chain. Once it finds this, then it will actually begin syncing the blocks to the total network blocks. But for an example, let's say we're at block 5,000 and then you send coins over at block 5,001. You will not see them in your wallet until your wallet has fully sunk over block 5,002 and so on. So that's kind of how that works here. Hopefully you guys understand that. You should now have your CKB wallet linked to your Ledger on your Neuron wallet. All right, guys, so hopefully you are up and running by now. That is how you get your Neuron wallet all set up for a Ledger device on CKB. And remember, you can just click on create new wallet if you don't have a Ledger. Make sure you copy that seed phrase. That will be your backup and restoration process seed that you will need if you swap computers or something. But regardless, This should get you up and going. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you on the next one. RM out.